Leonard Albro here. Please call me Leo. Today I want to talk about the difference between a business and a job, okay? We'll start with a simple graph. Okay, start with the job. In a job, in the very beginning, you're not really productive, okay? You don't have the skills, they're training you. So realistically speaking, if this is increments in pay and this is increments in effort, you're putting in like zero effort and you're making quite a bit of pay. Okay. As time goes on, you have to put bigger chunks of effort in, and you're not really, in fact, you're probably losing ground. Why? Because you didn't get a raise. Your grocery bill went up, your utility bill went up, your mortgage or rent went up. Over in the long haul, in the first few years, your income might actually take a dip up, but then later it's going to come down here, and at some point it's going to flatten out. And you have to increase your effort more and more just to keep even. And I say that because your boss, as soon as you learn a skill, your boss expects you to learn something else. And you know that happens. It's not fair, but it happens. The people that stay at a job the longest, if they're at a job for 10 years, they're doing more work than anybody else. Why? Because that's what's expected. They have those skills. So per effort, you're producing in mass amounts, but your paycheck is really not going anywhere. And it's not fair, but guess what? Your employer is leveraging you. Here's what happens with the business. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a curve back here. For most people, this is what their income actually looks like when you look at inflation and taxes. Starts off high, it goes up a little bit, and then it comes down. And I'm going to leave that there. I shouldn't have erased it. My apologies. I'm going to use another color. Go with green. This one's going to be for business, okay? So let's write that down. This is your job, J-O-B. You guys know what job stands for, right? Just over broke, or journey of the broke. Here's what happens with business. When you get started, you have very little skills, and you have to put a lot of effort into learning those skills. Your pay is like way down here at zero, right? Zero produced, zero paid. What happens with the job? Zero produced, zero effort, but you're getting paid. Guarantee pay, guys. So, business, zero produced, zero pay. Now, you spend some time and you learn a few skills. You're still not making much. You could be making a lot more working at McDonald's, flipping burgers, whatever. As time goes on, you learn more skills. You put in a little bit less effort, and now you're actually producing results, getting sales, signing up people in network marketing business anyway. You get paid more. At some point, you notice how your effort is getting closer and closer together. You're spending less and less effort. Oh no! Pen's going out. My assistant, can you see that on camera? No, I have to, oh man, I gotta change colors here. Okay, no problem. Let's try another color. Didn't like green anyway. Actually, I love green. because, you know, money's green, sounders are green, Seahawks are green. Okay. Okay. So again, the more effort you put into skills, the more you make. At some point, it's kind of like a well. Remember those old hand wells? Some of you probably don't have any clues what I'm talking about, but you pump them. And at first, it's impossible to pump. And it's hard, and you can only pump once, and you're tired. And as you go, water finally starts trickling out, and it gets easier to pump. Once you get going and that thing starts going and water's flowing, it becomes easier and easier to pump. Pretty soon, instead of all that work, you can just take your finger and it'll go on itself. This is what happens, guys, with the business. But here's what happens. Most people quit before they ever get to that point. Here, you're putting in tons of effort in a business and you're getting hardly anything out of it. Up here, on a job, you're putting very little effort in and you're getting paid really well. But look what happens at the end. You're putting in more and more and more effort and you're getting less and less and less money. Here, you're putting in less effort, less time because you already have the skills and you're getting paid in huge jumps. What, in the long run, a couple of years from now, would you rather be working on a job income or do you want to be on a business income? But unfortunately, most people quit down here. A lot of people quit right here. They pay for their products or distributor kit or whatever, and they get started. They talk to a few people, they get no, and they go, oh, this doesn't work. Sure it does. You just haven't built your skills yet. Talk to anybody that's been up here. I've had months where I didn't do any work, and I got a bigger check than when I first got it started. Ask your boss that. Go to your boss and say, you know, once I learn my skills, I want to back off a little bit, but I want you to pay me more. He'll say, no. So business. These are wages. These are wages, guys, wages. This is profits. Profits are always going to be better. Always. Especially since, guess what? With wages, you get taxed up front and then you get to spend what's left over. With my business, I get to spend my money first and then I only get taxed with what's left. Profits over wages every time, guys. All right, I'm done for now. Have a good day.